Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on TNA Wrestling Predictions for February 26th, 2026. Currently, the number one contender for the Knockouts Hall of Danny Luna versus the former champion, Isaiah Lee. Both of these women do deserve a shot at the title on the road to no surrender. So I automatically assume maybe it would be Danny Luna and Oriana Grace or Danny Luna versus Isaiah Lee. Or can this turn into a number one contender match in the arena facing Ariana Grace? But also Jody Threat is involved, so there's a lot of women gunning after Ariana Grace. But I do see Danny Luna over Xia Li tonight. Also, we got a singles match between AJ Francis and Mance Warner. I do see a DQ ending in this bout and having Francis versus Warner maybe a no surrender. Mickey James and Ashby Elegance will go face to face. I do see the Elegance brand attacking Mickey James, leading to maybe Team Mickey versus Team Ash at Rebellion, and then at No Surrender have Mickey James choose two opponents for the Knockouts Tag Team Champions and the Surrender. Also, we have Jada Stone taking on Tasha Steelz. Tasha Steelz is feeling a guitar shot from from Mustafa Ali and Elijah tombstoning her, and Elijah put in Mustafa Ali in the guitar casket last week. So we know that Tasha Steelz and the whole Mustafa Ali camp is after everybody after Ali lost a casket match. Look at Jada. Tasha Steelz is definitely not 100%. Had to take a tombstone and a guitar shot to the back, and then look at Jada taking advantage of Tasha Steelz early to cover. And you see Jada Storm over Tasha. Steve Macklin interview with Tom. You see Macklin losing his crap and attacking Tom. Possible setting up Macklin versus Santana. Maybe they might hold off to Rebellion. Or we may get one-on-one maybe at No Surrender, unless if you do Matt Rinwald versus um yeah Matthew Rinwald versus Macklin maybe at No Surrender, and then Macklin wins that, then Macklin will become a full timer again, and then you set up Santana versus Macklin. Everybody then, but who knows? And then in our co-main event, it's an 8-man tag. The system, all members of the system, will take on the Hardys and the Righteous. The system, the new and improved system has been a terror rampage, really be targeting the Hardys, but the Hardys Bronson Partners and the Righteous. And Righteous want another shot to tag team titles. But so does the system, so does Center of State, and another tag team as well. Who is it? Oh, the four. All those teams got a victory over the Hardys. So only one team may end up facing the Hardys at No Surrender. So, but tonight it's just an 8-man war with this system versus the Hardys and the Righteous. Look at Barry Bronson. And we know that Cedric wants that X Division title. So everybody's out there somebody. Look at Barry Bronson dropping Matt. A cover by the system. And the system destroys the Hardys and the Righteous. And the Moose ends up saving the babyface team. We could end up seeing Moose versus a member of the system. Most likely Bear Bronson may be in Moose. Hopefully at No Surrender, but who knows. Then up next, our main event's a tag match with the Nemeths taking on the champions of TNA World Champ Max Santana and the X Division Champ Leon Slater. Max Santana and Leon Slater, the champions versus the Nemeths. EY Eric Young is stalking the X Division champion Ricky Kazarian out on commentary. Nick Nemeth still holding onto that cardio shot gauntlet. So everybody's targeting the two champions, EY with his briefcase, Frankie Kazarian, possible another rematch for the title. And then Nick Nemeth, the current, well, really number one contender either way. So the champions are in trouble either way. Both champions. Look at the Nemeth. Look at that take out the champions early. Super kick to the back of the neck. Look at Mike. All the Nemeth defeats Leon and Mike thanks to EY distracting a babyface team, leading to the Nemeth win. So that's my TNA Wrestling predictions. Leave your predictions and comments down below. And stay tuned for my No Surrender national predictions. Most likely be next week after the TNA live edition. So thank you guys for watching. Peace.